High-value men are one of a kind. That's why they're simple to recognize, kind of like a diamond among a lot of coal. There are 10 traits that women notice about high-value men almost immediately that make them diamonds, and these are the things that make them such an enticing option as a spouse. These are the things that make them diamonds. Let's delve into these 10 things today to see which, if any of them, strike a chord with you, and which of them you can begin to adopt into your life to transform into the kind of high-value man that you aspire to be. Also, before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Number 10. He is focused on achieving his goals and is determined to do so. Men of high value lead lives marked by clarity. They are well aware of what they desire and are willing to go to any lengths to obtain it. My Uncle Andy is one of the most respectable and valuable men I am acquainted with. This person never fails to achieve the targets he sets for himself. There is more to it than just a run of good fortune, as he will always have a plan and either stick to it or change it until he achieves his objective. You won't ever see a man of great value aimlessly stumbling around or looking bewildered. No way, no how. He is going to be very clear about what he wants, and he is going to go after it with everything he's got. Number 9. He is self-aware and accepts responsibility for his actions. A man of high worth is aware of what motivates him and actively seeks to better it. Because he is human, he will experience the same feelings and difficulties that you and I do, but the way in which he manages those experiences will set him apart from us. A significant amount of self-reflection is required on his part as he works toward better understanding and developing his method of communication. Because of their heightened sensitivity to others' feelings and responses to difficult circumstances, women are uniquely equipped to recognize this fact almost immediately. Number 8. You can rely on him. Men of high value are those who can be counted on no matter what the circumstances are. This sets them apart from other men. Their word is as good as gold, which means that anything they do or say will never leave you bewildered or confused in any way. A great number of women who have, at some point in their lives, been let down, lied to, or even ghosted are breathing a sigh of relief at this news. When it comes to males of high value, there is no need for women to be afraid. There is no distinction between what they say to you and what they actually provide you with. Number 7. He has a good handle on his finances. 1/3 of Americans do not have an emergency fund, and far over half of them have significant consumer debt as a result of spending that is both excessive and needless. A guy of high value, on the other hand, is aware of the fact that his personal worth is not equivalent to his financial worth, and that his net worth is tied to other aspects of his life and reflects his ability to make decisions. He will have a good handle on his finances, which does not necessarily mean that he is wealthy, although that is a possibility. This instead indicates that he is fiscally responsible, that he has a plan for savings, and that he is aware of how to have fun without striving to keep up with the Joneses. Number 6. He is kind and giving. Strong morality and a high regard for ethics are also characteristics of guys of high value. They place a high value on generosity, assistance to others, and taking part in a larger movement. You'll find them helping others for free, especially those in the service business or those who are less fortunate, either by giving their time or their money. A polite person is not the same as a man who is strict and orderly. If it means being accommodating to someone else in his life, he is willing to adjust the arrangements he had made. You should keep in mind that a pushover will postpone their 50-year wedding anniversary in order to work on a Saturday for their boss, whereas a kind guy will change his casual plans in order to assist those who are in dire need of assistance. This could mean that he goes out of his way to pick you up if you don't have a ride, or it could mean that he cancels a pleasant plan he has in order to assist a buddy who is in need. Because they are, well, just so dang wonderful, lovely guys frequently receive a deluge of expressions of gratitude. Number 5. He establishes appropriate limits for himself. There's no getting past the fact that a man of high value is mature. He will be able to strike a healthy balance between his personal and professional lives, and he will avoid the pitfalls of addiction, as well as the trap of allowing one aspect of his life to dictate the course of the others. The same can be said for his romantic connections. He is able to give his partner the same amount of attention and care that he gives to achieving his own personal objectives, and he maintains a careful equilibrium in all aspects of his life as they arise. Number 4. He places a high importance on personal development. Whether it be in his professional life or his personal life, this guy is always going to be reaching for the next post on the ladder of success. He does this in both areas. Any time of the year, you can find him working on improving his physical fitness, reading, enrolling in a class, or just generally thinking on his life and attempting to make it better in some way or another. At the drop of a hat, he is ready with his list of goals for the next year, the next 5 years, and for the rest of his life. Number 3. He has a sophisticated understanding of human emotions. Even when feelings or tensions are running high, someone who possesses emotional intelligence is able to respond to a situation with as much objectivity and composure as is humanly feasible. In the same way that women are fast to recognize an aggressive man and keep clear of him, they are also quick to recognize a high-value man who is emotionally intelligent and will gravitate toward him. Number 2. Both his physical and mental health are well taken care of by him. Men of high value make physical activity a regular part of their daily or weekly routine, and they also participate in some kind of activity that helps them reset and quiet their thoughts. They try to strike a balance between the various aspects of their life, including their professional and personal responsibilities, and they are aware of the significance of taking care of the vessel that is their body. It's not often that you come across a nice person who's wearing a frown or has his brows knitted together in concentration. Because they are able to control their emotions so well, nice guys are typically in a good mood or even cheerful most of the time. Number 1. He exudes an air of self-assurance. Men who have a high value are aware of this fact, but not as a result of the opinions of others. Rather, this awareness originates from within themselves. However, there is a thin line between being confident and being cocky, and a guy of great worth walks that line by being sure of himself without stomping on anybody else in the course of demonstrating his certainty. It is difficult to possess all 10 of the attributes that we have discussed here today, and many high-value men, including yourself, may still be working on developing a couple of these qualities. The encouraging thing is that anyone can be of great value as long as they are actively working on better themselves both on the inside and the outside, while also being authentic and engaging with people. Share with me in the comments anything else you've noticed about men of great worth, if there is anything else you've noticed. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.